Hello, friends. Welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. I am Matthew, and I will be your host and GM for tonight's game. Joining me around my virtual table tonight are Xtina, Kenny, and Steven. Say hi, guys.
Hi
Hi
guys.
guys.
Dyto's a little late. She might come in a little, later today. I'm not sure yet. But moving on. Before we begin, we have a few announcements to get through, starting with our sponsor, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely. You can blur, remove the background entirely, or even put up your favorite picture as your background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM, you get 10% off of your purchase. You can find a referral link in our chats and shows. You can also keep up to date on everything we do here on the Random Rhapsody Network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as at random_rhapsody, and on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody. And that's our announcements. Now join us as we return to the world of Loroupa and investigate a draconic cult wreaking havoc throughout Hyrulean. And we're back. So, if you don't know already, the way we do our recaps here is we offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for one free reroll to whoever does it. Which means if I do it, I get it, and I don't believe these guys would want me to have that, right?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
So, who wants to do it today?
I will.
Go ahead.
Okay, so last time we finally left the city that was attacked by dragons. We went to a camp where the dragonlings were at, and I went and found a bunch of oxen that I've made friends with cookies. And I don't know what those guys went and did. They were supposed to do something else with the guards, maybe, and try to save a guy that was tied to a post, maybe. I don't really know what they got up to because they left me alone with the oxen, which is all that matters because I'm talking to my new buddies now, and we're going to start a revolution at some point. We'll get to that later, but that's the most important thing that's going to happen today.
And
The Wisconsinite in me is ready for the dairy-based revolution.
Right? What's our battle cry? Moo.
Boo!
You should have the coin on now, so be sure to use it because it only lasts a session. And yeah, we come back in as you guys have successfully infiltrated the camp, making yourselves kind of seem like part of some mercenaries these cultists hired. And yeah, believe it was, if I remember correctly, Griffin and Venus who have walked up to Tommas, who is just kind of looking a little haggard, a little weary, and tied to a post and near the wall of this horseshoe shaped what's it called?
Canyon?
Valley.
Valley.
Yeah. The plateau wall is kind of circling around the camp, providing cover. I believe Murzol was distracting some guards as well nearby.
Yeah. Keeping their eyes off Tomato.
So, what would you guys like to do?
So
If Dyto AFK at the moment, does that mean Kenny has to be both Griffin and Biff?
Absolutely does.
yeah.
Sorry. I cannot resist being a little shit.
Biff is ready. Biff is looking around in the most aggressive pacifist way possible, making sure that nothing's going to sneak up on his good buddy Griffin as Griffin goes to talk to Tommas. I think I rolled that nat 20 deception check for a 25 at the end of last session.
Oh yeah.
So I just walk right up to Tommas.
Yeah.
With a water skin, just like I'm supposed to be there, and this is what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Griffin just leans down, brings the water skin up to Tommas's lips. It's like, Tommas! Hello, friend! Feel like mounting an escape? Getting out of here nice and quick like?
He'll take the drink of water, and when he's done, he kind of looks at it, he's like, well. Can I be honest? I'm getting a weird sense of deja vu right now.
You look very capturable, I have to say. I've never said that about anyone in my life before, but I just get that vibe from you. Listen, we've got to get you out of here. I don't really know anything about you, but somebody wants you out. You have an apprentice somewhere? Philip, maybe? I don't know. He asked us to come get you.
Philip, maybe. You're talking about Nazim then, yes.
There's no way that's his name. That's not a real name.
It is his name.
Right. Beside the point.
He's a wonderful fellow, yes, he would probably. You say you trying to help me escape then?
Well, that's the idea.
I mean, I guess I would take it.
Alright, I have to ask a few preparatory questions. Are you of any use whatsoever, or am I going to have to carry you the whole way out?
I can carry myself.
Okay, you can walk.
Yes,
Okay, if I slip you some kind of weapon, are you useful at all with the weapon? Or are you more the chanting at people, slinging spells?
a little bit of both. I can handle myself. And
All right.
And you'll see a flash of metal behind his back as he has a small knife concealed and cuts the ropes. And just kind of shows you his hands. I can handle myself. Who are you?
Oh, my name's Griffin. Nice to meet you. Let's go. And I just start.
I'm Tommas, head archivist of the Erudite Conclave. Pleasure.
Not really the time for talking. Just keep walking. And I'm going to try to guide him away towards Biff Venus. Discreetly.
Roll a stealth check, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
So, I'm sorry. This guy... We're rescuing him, and this guy's first reaction is, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
Alright, stay chained up, man. I don't give a fuck.
That's unfortunate. It's a 9.
Yeah. 11's not great. So yeah,
Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you semi discreetly start making your way away from this post. Yeah.
I'm realizing something that we never ever discussed the signal we were going to give Venus for cow time.
Oh, Vivian for cow time.
Vivian, yeah, sorry.
I think last time we had just told my owl to come tell me when things looked like the oxen needed to go off.
Not sure. We're trying. Oh God, what I want to say Momo. I don't know. That's not the name of the owl.
Maple.
Maple. I had a single letter right, and that's good for Murzol, given my tendency to not respect NPC names.
I love it.
See, tomato.
Tomato.
I mean, in my head, it's Momo now, right? We're in Avatar. We have Momo.
That's what it was. That's why I was like, I don't know why this name's in my head, but it's Momo. That's it.
Momo's
Anyways,
an owl.
I know.
I'll do one better.
I'll
do one better.
Oh boy.
Vivian's about to let go with Appa, right? We're about to Appa our way out of here.
Oh my god.
Awesome. I would say make a perception check for Maple or Momo, whatever their name is now.
It's still Maple. This gets advantage because it's site based, right?
I mean it is site based, yeah.
Alright. That's a 14.
Yeah. Mapo is flying in the air, just kind of keeping a watch as on Tommas and the rest of the group. And he would definitely notice chain armor Griffin is starting to lead Tommas away from the back of this camp.
Okay.
Which means you would also know about it, you can tell they're not very stealthy right now, though.
Wonderful. Unless there's anything those guys are doing first, I think when Maple comes back and is just like making frantic owl sounds at me, I'm just like, still in Druidic talking to these oxen about what good boys they are, and just like handing them cookies. It's like, okay, now I need you guys to act like really crazy, and we're gonna I need you to break down the stall and then start running through camp. Ready?
Yeah. Roll animal handling with advantage.
Okay. Because they're my buddies.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a high DC either.
Just been making friends with them the entire time. 16.
16? Yeah. Let me pull out a ox sheet. Give me a second. As,
You knew we had oxen involved in today's
I did. Look, it's still one sheet I forgot to pull out.
Disrespect your surroundings. Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling them.
Yeah.
Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go cow shit?
All right, and yeah, the I think it was 2 oxen, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's a giant oxen.
Definitely like 4 of them. Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember saying how many there were, but I don't remember what that number was, and I don't think I have it written down.
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is a big camp to only have 2 oxen.
Yeah,
but this might just be this part of the camp. We're like 200.
200? No. That's a lot.
It's a big camp.
I don't know about 200. I would say I'll give you 3 oxen in this area that
Okie dokie.
start like there was someone riding them. It just starts bucking and crash trying to break free from their reins and just boy yeah, they managed to.
And I'm like playing her like, whoa, oh no.
Stop! No, come back.
Definitely don't do that. Oh no, how terrible.
Just like
You
fake
should
guiding them
listen.
along. It
Yeah.
would be terrible if you ran up into that pot. Oh no, you would spill everything. Oh,
Oh,
What would we do if we ran into the camp and just knocked over a bunch of tents? Oh no!
I just need everybody to know, in my head, Vivian is Miss Rachel right now. Just, oh no, not the tents. They all fell down.
Yeah, these oxen start to cause havoc, and already the 4 kind of more decorated cultists have been overseeing the prisoners as they do whatever labor they're supposed to. They start looking over and going, oh, and
Nothing I can do. They're oxen. They're pretty big guys.
nothing I can do. Also, I don't work here.
You're gonna start running. Some of them kind of split off and run to camp, trying to get some more people. The other 2 hesitantly tried to calm them down, unsuccessfully.
Is anybody coming towards Griffin and Tommas yet? Like
Murzol would
we are power walking right now.
No,
Am I
Are
still
you-
am I still with Griffin?
yeah, you are.
Biff exits stage right.
Oh,
And is
God.
replaced right.
She just throws down a smoke bomb and it's just boom in his place.
Suddenly Venus looks more like herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still with Griffin. You have been just kind of keeping a overseeing eye, making sure no guards are coming over to, talk to
I will
Griffin.
play distract if they do.
And so far, I'd say right about now, as you're kind of trying to sneak away from this open plain, you start hearing the sounds of angry oxen in the distance, and you look over and Vivian has done her job well. And there's a kind of a gathering of these cultists towards these tents over yonder. As they just kind of start congregating and trying to do something about the destruction.
Oh no, not the food tent.
One of the oxen's horns accidentally catches on a torch and starts burning the tents.
Oh no! Oh! Ooh! Oh! Oh!
So
Yeah, I mean, all Murzol is doing is like trying to like keep the cows like moving and block like sight towards the escape party, so they can just like continue forward.
yeah.
Keep them moving.
Yes, keep them moving through this utter chaos. Although they're oxen, they don't have udders. I know that. I've seen a cow before.
I still feel like I should give you disadvantage for puns, but
That's fair.
We'll all be the worse off for it. Just saying.
Yeah, I think I'll give everyone another stealth check, as these people get disadvantage on their perception.
Well,
Oh.
Griffin. Griffin.
Man, buddy.
Oh, that wasn't.
Do you need me to do stealth too, or am I just kind of there?
Are you
I
sneaking
think
away right now?
it doesn't matter.
I don't really think I'm blending in. I think because I'm still playing the part of, oh no, the oxen.
I feel like I shouldn't have made Griffin make another stealth check, honestly.
Alright, then it doesn't count.
Yeah, I feel like I should just keep taking the previous ones, honestly. But everyone else who's
agree.
sneaking away gets to. You're welcome. You're
Kind of sneaky.
Oh, twist our arm, why don't you?
I'm not arguing this point.
I'm just saying you're welcome. I am kind and benevolent.
You are. I've been going through my head constantly of what can I do if things go sideways, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, with the utter chaos that's ensuing, yeah, those who are currently stealthing away are managing to do so quite well. I should probably have put you guys on this map. There you guys go.
Question, is that hut on fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the oxen are, destroying tents and stuff. And, yeah, you're down here, Vivian.
Okay.
Along the way, could we have grabbed, like, is there like a cloak or something we could throw over Tommas real quick?
You'd probably have to search the tents, but you can make like a investigation. See if you can find one.
Just, yeah, taking quick glances as we pass, because probably shouldn't just parade the guy out in the open. Nope, I don't find shit. Don't these assholes like do their laundry or some shit? Where the fuck is the clothesline?
I would say the only cloaks you find are halfling sized. And Tommas is a hero.
Grab two. Let's go.
I mean, I'll allow it.
I mean, we really only just need to cover his face. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really short cloak. What is it? Shawl? I think it's called.
Yeah. Red as a shawl. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah. No, absolutely, yeah. Murzol wouldn't even, like, think about the size or anything. Because most clothing looks small to him because he's fucking huge. So he just grab, alright, put that on. I don't care about it if it's too small now, just fucking put it on.
He was about to say it and just like, alright then.
Griffin just takes one look at him.
His
You look like a can of biscuits that popped open. Let's just keep going.
his mutton chops still kind of poke out of it. It doesn't do much to conceal his features, but it's just like, and if you think it's for the best.
Oh, what I think would be for the best shaving off his goddamn mutton chops, so we don't have time.
All right. Vivian, are you still just causing chaos with the oxen?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm causing chaos for as long as it seems like I need to cause chaos for. I'm just kind of like occasionally peeking like my eyes around like quarters and stuff, and just like looking. Like I send Maple up into the air to like come back and tell me when I need to try to sneak away at some point. But I'm doing chaos for literally as long as possible. Like, oh no, not the armory. Oh no, not like just like don't go there. I'm just like standing there like stop. No, wait, please. Behave yourselves, but in that tone that's like please keep going.
No, don't eat the whole diamond. Oh,
Just
When the teacher has to say you're wrong, but that deep down, like they approve of what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think whenever I
Starts my
see,
day.
yeah, like whenever I see that I need to start making my way away too, I'm just like, oh no, and then just like slowly exit stage left and like make myself quieter and just stand behind a building and then like go run away.
yeah. Just roll a deception check for me.
Sure.
I don't know what to do. I'm just an intern.
I'm just, yeah, it's my first day.
Just an
Ooh, hold on. Should I use the thing now?
You
Maybe.
absolutely. Yeah.
Do whatever you
Yeah.
wish.
Is it just on my character sheet or should I just roll it again?
Just roll it again.
Okay.
There's a cool little coin on the stream overlay.
Yeah,
Ye-
and then now it's gone. And
No.
Much better. Thank you, coin.
a 19.
It's my first day. I don't know why they entrusted me with all of the oxen. They're so chaotic. Whoops. Silly me.
As you're saying this, one of the kind of looks to be kind of an officer of whatever hierarchy they might have, or just kind of waves you like just go get some help or something.
Okay.
It's like can't find good help nowadays. And yeah, you managed to you're able to just kind of strut off. Eventually making your way with the group as they
Making away.
thank you as they continue up this slope into the valley. Yeah, give me I would say as you're halfway through, I need another stealth or maybe even deception at this point.
Well,
Wow.
Oh
Guys.
no. Oh wow.
halfway was farther than I thought we'd make it.
Honestly, same. So,
Should I do stealth or deception? I feel like I need to probably keep with deception if that's what I'm doing, but I don't know. I feel like stealth at this point is probably her MO. She's like trying to hide. Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, that's those are unfortunate rolls. Let's see what natural one for Tommas.
well,
Wow.
Well,
I'm the only one that can keep up
it's just
appearances.
one giant mutton chop. Yeah,
yeah.
that's real. That's real bad, y'all.
Venus is the only one who looks like she's supposed to be here right now.
I'm just I don't know if I'll just use this. Sorry, I was looking for my map of a just general generic camp, but couldn't find one real quick. So I'm just gonna put you on this random one I found. That's a little foresty. Cause yeah, you guys are kind of walking, trying to be discreet, and inevitably, a couple cultists are just running towards where the chaos and oxen are. Kind of look at the mutton shops from beyond the tiny hood, and just go, "Wait a sec." What are you
These
guys
aren't the
doing?
mutton chops you're looking for.
What are you doing with the prisoner?
Evacuating him from that fucking disaster that's going on back there.
Someone was trying to get him out. We got him out away from the person trying to get him out, using the oxen as a distraction. We're trying to get him to a tent over by this one guard. I forget his name. He looks like, and Griffin describes the guy that we talked to at the very start.
I was just told to go get help, and I went and got help.
Yeah. So you're actually impeding our job right now, which makes you the asshole.
Someone roll a deception check.
I mean, do they get advantage because we're helping?
This it should be either Griffin or I.
Yeah, you don't get
Yeah, no.
disadvantage because people are helping.
So
Well,
23.
A 23, yeah. Just kind of looks you up and down. Just really just takes a look at you before going.
Griffin just flashes a smile, like, trying to help, man. Come on.
Well, their tent is over there. Just make sure he's a quick one. Make sure you don't get him out of your sight.
Sorry, I've got him tied up with this shawl. Anyway, come on. I need help over there with the oxen.
Yeah. And yeah, they wander off.
4 people who have made no attempt to look like cultists and are clearly walking away with the prisoner. Yeah, we're trying to help. It's fine.
As you start walking away, Tommas like, I honestly can't believe that worked.
Yeah, you don't really question this shit. Now shut up and move faster.
That's insane.
A little bit.
Yeah, welcome to Griffin.
Griffin just smiles and winks at Tommas and is like, keep walking. Time to go.
Yeah, he'll continue off, and you end up making it out of camp somehow. as most people who are currently actually on duty are helping out with the oxen, and the rest of camp is just kind of lazing about, really. Most people don't even, really glance in your direction, as they're just kind of smoking on their pipes or eating or, sleeping.
I'm sure glad we're not part of that camp.
You managed to make it out. Good job, guys.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. Flawlessly done, everybody. We've got to go.
What, you didn't want to stay for tea and watch the chaos?
As you guys are making your way out of camp, you do start hearing a horn in the back of camp, as Tommas's escape is noticed fairly quickly after the oxen are dealt with, in a sense.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm just gonna pick up Tommas under the arm and just start running. Don't tell everyone!
Okay.
I guess, yeah. I'm trying to decide if Tommas would try to
Out of all the
not let you, but
all the carries you could have chosen, you picked that one. Not like the potato sack, not fireman carry. No, football, right? Just
Yeah. Just carry him under the arm like the prize pig at the show.
make an athletics check real quick. See if you can pick him up. All right, yeah.
You know where your mutton chops? I'll pick you up by them.
Yeah, he just kind of like, I don't have to do that. But yeah, you start running back towards town.
Griffin, make sure that we dodge the guys that we talked our way past the first time.
Oh, the rear guard? Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Just walking right past them with the prisoner.
Just middle finger in the air. Bye!
Nothing
That's
to
all
see
you guys
there.
would have looked.
Wait, hold on. Get back here. No, yeah, yeah, someone make a survival actually probably Griffin make a survival check. Make sure you
Me? Oh, God.
You're the one saying that you're
I
gonna
have-
make sure we dodge those people.
I have faith in you.
In a delegation
that's
sort of way.
Can Maple offer the help action?
I'll cast
Sure.
guidance. You can do it, Griffin. I believe in
Hell
you.
yeah. You got advantage and
This
guidance.
is not.
Can't fail.
This is not. Look, shut up. You need to stop that right now. Um,
Come on,
okay. Advantage and guidance. Let's see how the advantage goes.
See? You believe in the heart of the dice. Did Yu-Gi-Oh teach you nothing?
I was expecting a negative to your modifier.
I actually don't have negatives, but I do have things that I'm very clearly not built towards, and finding my way out of problems is one of them.
Must be
But,
nice not having a negative.
Physically finding them. Linguistically finding your way out of problems, Griffin has down pat.
But
The power of God and Riz. Yeah, that's it. That's Griffin.
Absolutely. But with that 21, you do manage to dodge the rear guard. They're not technically in the same spot as they've started making their way back at this point, but you kind of spot them up ahead, nearby those where the cliffs kind of funnel in from the road or funnel into road, and just kind of give a wide berth. And yeah, he would at that point eventually with after like however long I said it took to get to this camp last time, a couple hours.
Well,
You would,
we are sprinting a lot during this time.
Are you carrying Tommas the entire way? Murzol?
Probably, like, after the first hour, he'd probably drop him.
Hour.
Yeah. Yeah, when
I got
you
a high
drop
con,
him,
man.
He kind of nimbly gets back on his feet and is keeping pace with you. It is almost overtaking you and sometimes, but does it, you guys would manage to eventually, after a couple hours, find a spot on the horizon to town. The smoke is slowly dissipating from the buildings, although still present. Yeah. You guys make it into town. Guess I'm assuming you're going to the keep.
Yeah.
Probably a safe assumption. Oh, I have there's Tommas.
And yet again, we saved your asses.
There's not two Tommases there, is there? It's just roll 20 being
Just the one.
Okay. Roll 20 was weird on my screen. But yeah, as you enter the keep, the guard's like, "Oh, you're back. Governor's in the main tower."
Do we even need him? I thought it was just the, like, apprentice guy looking for tomato.
Tommas.
That's like to the party. I can't remember if Governor Nightingale gave us this.
The governor told you to kind of scout the camp out to, try to get some information on the cultists, like numbers, what they're planning, all of that.
I don't know if we did that part.
Numbers, a lot. What are they planning? I don't know. We kind of focus on prisoner rescue. Oh, we should. I should save all this till we get to talk to the governor.
Tommas is like, well, actually, I've been. That's exactly what I was doing in the camp, so I have all that information.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
One of us
We
does.
knew that. Yeah.
Apparently, you're saving grace here.
I will put you back in that camp if you're gonna be smug about it, you little fuck.
We will turn this party around, right?
I mean, do as you wish.
I like this guy.
Are you okay, dude? That was kind of depressing.
It doesn't matter. Let's get to the governor.
You know, I also feel kind of down about life when my facial hair gets out of control.
It's not out of control.
I feel that a good, clean shave helps me feel like a person again.
Been there for
whatever.
a day, and already people are making fun of it.
Yeah, because it looks stupid.
Moving on. Let's come on. Let's go. He starts kind of ushering you along.
I think Vivian follows, but she's still caught up about how sad he sounds. Looking at Venus, she's like, is that like normal that people are just kind of like this sad everywhere? Should we like continue to say something or
I mean, I'm not used to being around. I mean, I worked in a hospital. I'm used to being around a lot of sad people, but usually it seems like a song or a story will usually brighten their day a little
I
bit.
can hear you. I'm not sad, guys. I'm just. I have a job to do.
I think he's
Do you
deflecting.
find your job fulfilling?
Yes, quite. I'm the head archivist of the conclave. Of course, it's fulfilling.
That sounds really stressful.
It's.
It sounds like a lot of reading.
Surprisingly, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of dealing with cults, apparently.
So we saw, actually.
Yeah, that's not the first one I've dealt with. It's frustrating sometimes.
So you get rescued often?
So Griffin was right. He does have a face for kidnapping.
I haven't been kidnapped before. Whatever.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Alright. You can tell us if you've been kidnapped. This is a safe space. Probably. I make no promises. I'm not a therapist. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems on, seems above board. Seems to be telling the truth.
Alright, anyways, let's take this guy to the governor and get this over with.
Yeah. You guys,
I'm gonna be depressed by the end of it.
you make your way into the big hexagonal tower. As you enter, Nassim, who hired you, sees Tommas and is like, "Head archivist, you're all right." And Tommas is like, "Yes, I'm quite fine. You really didn't need to hire these, adventurers to go grab me." It seems like, "Oh, I was worried. You just suddenly disappeared." Nighthill sees you guys like, well, you guys are back. So, what do you find out?
Well, I'll tell you what they don't have. They don't have oxen and several tents. Like, food, not great anymore, right? That's just got trampled over. The armory tent got lit on fire. There are at least like a couple dozen people there, so yeah, it's fine.
He just kind of looks at you, and Tommas is like, "I have information on the cult. We can talk about it. And Nassim will kind of want. I promise to pay you. All right? Yes. And we'll hand. Where is it? Yeah.
1 billion gold.
Yeah, it's one quadrillion gold into your hands. Unfortunately, it does crash the economy. So.
And crush us.
Just he manifests a bunch of gold.
Have y'all seen like the Skyrim clips where they just spawn a bunch of cheese wheels? That's what I imagine happening right now.
Yeah,
It's just
for
gold
sure.
everywhere.
No, Nassim will kind of rustle in his bag for a bit and kind of pull out a little kind of intricately carved little stick and be like, here, it's a magic wand. It's you can kind of wave it at things and know what they are if they're magical. So
Oh, that is nice.
Thank you. That's great. You know, I've also used my eyes to just see things.
this will be a little more accurate. Not to insinuate that you're not magically inclined or
now.
can't, but
See?
Murzol takes the wand and like waves it at Tommas. Depressed. See? Stick to law. And then he will give it to Venus or Vivian, the actual casters who can use it.
Tommas will just sigh.
Hey, don't sell at me. I just used the magic stick how he said it works.
I'm sure.
My goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry, where's your magic stick? Tell me that doesn't work that way. Yeah, that's right, you ain't got one.
I actually do have one, but that's okay.
Sure you do.
But
It's not appropriate for the head archivist to say things like that. It's unprofessional.
Undefeatable man of your station. Me, I'm a pirate. I can talk shit as much as I like. You gotta have some decorum.
Not even looking at you anymore. Like, so, you, Governor, I wanted to know about the cultists. You want me to tell you here, or should we go into like a more private area? And the governor will look at you and like, you guys care? I guess.
I feel like on some level we
Governor.
should care a little bit.
They have tried to kill us multiple times.
I do have one question, Governor, if it's all right. I notice you have a very clean shave. Do you have any tips or tricks that would help with that?
Actually, I got a little bit of stubble, but I mean, I don't know, just use a razor.
Interesting.
Why?
Maybe it's just... Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, we're absolutely interested in hearing more about the horde of cultists outside.
Take it away, Tommas. Alright, well, first of all, they call themselves Cult of the Dragon. Seem to be wanting to bring back some sort of dragon queen. Not everyone in the camp is necessarily full-fledged members. A lot of the raiders have been just hired mercenaries, and but there are a lot that still that are. It's kind of religious devotion, much honestly, much like the Cult of the Dreamer we've seen a while ago now. The dragonlings seem to only be there because they worship the dragons, and it just makes them easy to manipulate. But there's kind of an animosity between the actual cultists and the dragonlings. Entire camp is fed by mostly hunters that bring in game from the grasslands nearby. And although they seem to store some of the a lot of their food in the cave as well for well, get to that later, but they've been raiding towns. A lot of smaller places for just any treasure they can find, because from what it seems and what I've been hearing, they have in that cave in the back of the camp, they have dragon eggs, maybe 2 or 3. That they're raising, and they've hatched a couple already as well.
Baby
And
dragons?
Yes.
Like how baby dragons? Like little bitty baby dragons like the size of maple, or like big baby dragons?
Well, baby dragons tend to be maybe, dog size, maybe a bit bigger.
Oh.
But yeah, they're collecting treasure from the surrounding areas to collect a hoard and for them and for their dragon queen.
Less cute.
That I believe it was that half dragon I saw outside, Cyanraf, who was the group's leader, Frulam, who was their right hand man. Suppose they're dead now, so you don't have to worry about that.
I made sure of that one.
There's another one, a black half dragon, Resmir, that helped set up the camp. That is still there too. And the cult seems to be wanting to again resurrect this Queen of Dragons and take over the continent. Probably the world. Seems to be kind of a godly figure in their mind, which is worrisome. And yeah, their numbers. They're a lot of them. Not as many as the Dreamer cult. They haven't been as secretive of them, so we've caught them while they're still setting up, but there's enough of them that they've already have just raided and gathered treasure from a couple towns in the area, and have kind of they're all over the Hyrulean. And yeah, kind of stays silent for a bit after Tommas is done talking. Night will just think to himself like, "That's worrying." Yes, quite. I'd rather not have to fight another god of any sort. Last time didn't go so well for us.
What happened last time?
The giant tree that broke apart the world?
Yeah. I think my
That.
character would know about the giant tree that broke apart the world.
Everyone would know about the giant tree that broke apart the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's talking about the cult of the dreaming tree that managed to resurrect the dreamer who giant after that giant tree broke apart the world. Fun times.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. I don't know if they're necessarily, I don't know if they are worshipping a god or maybe some, I don't know, some dragon that managed to manipulate the higher members of the cult. I I haven't seen for myself any of the actual members of the cult or the inner circle, but it either way, it is definitely worrisome. They've already got a number of dragons to follow them, which kind of makes me think this dragon queen is something more.
More like what?
Something that's the actual queen of dragons, which I there's a lot we still don't know, unfortunately, but I was hoping to infiltrate the camp further, but people don't really talk around prisoners too much, so.
I don't think they're going to believe that we're supposed to be there again. They might.
I mean, if you somehow managed to make your way out without drawing too much suspicion.
Yeah, but they're stupid. They're not that stupid.
But yeah, the governor will go up like I believe I promised to pay you for all this, and you did technically bring me the information, so walk over to a desk and pull out 4 large gold bags, and we'll hand one to each of you. There you go. 250 paid to each.
We're rich.
And I will make sure the town knows, how much you've helped in the past days.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're already aware of that. Seeing as a good majority of them are alive because of us.
There's also that very flashy duel right outside the gate.
There's also that.
Fine, I won't bother.
Well, my opinion is this cult and Dragon Queen probably a crock of shit, but not exactly something we can just ignore.
Tommas shakes his head. I quite agree. I'm probably gonna head back to the conclave. Get some more of our members to start investigating this. Get some actual useful information. I hate to ask more of you but I kind of need you to return to that camp. You know your way around, and they've, at least so far, have seemed to not to really care about your presence. In fact, you guys talked your way out of situations that shouldn't be possible to talk your way out of so far. But I need to know what's actually in that cave. I've caught whispers, but if you have the chance to get there and look around, then it's honestly it would be great help to fighting back these cultists. I am, of course, willing to pay. The conclave has more than enough funds to, entice you.
I feel like we should not do this. I think we got lucky the first time, and going back into a camp full of hostile cultists, especially after Murzol here, who is built like a brick house, killed their leader. I mean, we're very recognizable. It's a bad idea. You should really find someone else, I feel, personally.
I mean, we did get to the back of the camp to rescue Tommas. And that was without really even, like, trying to hide.
And this time we can actually go in at night and use shadows to our advantage, and we know the layout of the camp. I mean, we have more intel than we did the first time.
The oxen might still be friendly.
Griffin just sort of slumps his shoulders down and accepts his fate.
I could go in and pretend to be entertainment. I do have a flute.
I could always try to talk to oxen again.
I can sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
If you guys need a way in, you could potentially try to be hunters. You know, bring in some game. They tend to just let them in without any question.
And they will need food because the oxen did tear down one of their food tents. So
Yes, that was you, by the way, correct? That was
Yeah.
You just talked a few oxen into
well, I gave them some cookies, but yes.
Oh. Okay. It's funnily enough not the weirdest I've seen.
What is the weirdest you've seen?
Make a persuasion check.
Not a story he can share in polite company. Although we have been, well, Murzol has been rather impolite.
I think Vivian comes off a little bit too excited. Like she's she's still pretty young, so she's like, "What is the weirdest thing you've seen?"
he kind of just gives you a just a grin and just maybe another time.
Lame.
Do you know? Get to know. Let's get to know each other a little more before.
Oh, it's that kind of story. Okay.
Not really, but you know, I can't go around talking about my entire life.
So, when do you guys want to leave to go to camp?
I mean, I think you got a point of heading in at night. If we get some ropes and climbing supplies, we could probably just circle around the top and avoid going in directly. Just rappel down the side.
We
We could try and get some climbing gear to do that. Is there any climbing gear around that we could get access to?
I mean, there's general shops, and I mean, so you could probably find some sort of shop to that sells just general climbing gear.
I will leave the climbing to you three, as I am a horrible climber. However, I'm an excellent floater, so I will do that.
Like in water?
Like an air.
There's a poop joke there.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I thought it, but I didn't say it. But, Eric, I mean, I'm just saying, we could probably grab a couple, outfits off the dead bodies, but we look real suspicious coming in so late.
I mean, maybe not if we come in with game.
We could try the hunter aspect, but then that pulls on the fact that, some of us, i.e. me, are more recognizable for the fact that, killing that guy.
I do want to point out, last time we did split the party, and it worked out wonderfully. We should do it again.
Yeah, let's tempt the fates. That's always a good idea.
Absolutely, please split the party.
Look, I'll try any other option, or any of the options. God damn, little long one. Yeah, so over the table, like, I don't care what the party does. We just need to have a plan we all agree on.
Stealth is probably not the right call.
Mm.
We should... Griffin...
So then that leaves us with going straight on and either pretending we're supposed to be there again, which is very risky, or come in with food and they'll probably let us in because their food is ruined and they're probably going to be hungry.
Unless they ate the oxen. Oh no.
Whoops.
A sudden horrible realization comes over Vivian.
Yeah.
This is when Vivian turns into a villain. Just...
Crash out arc. Yeah.
Right.
My main concern is if we sneak in directly is we might be able to get past those first few guards, but like the further and further we go in, the more likely we are to be found out, and the harder it is going to be to escape. I was like, the climbing down is risky, sure, because we're also at the entirely back of the camp, but
Ooh.
it gets us right there. Oh, we have an inner monologue from Vivian.
For Vivian.
This poor cows.
So
What-
yeah, no, I think that as we're like debating what we should do and how to go about doing it, like Vivian's kind of like her happy-go-lucky self that she's been, and then you do see that look of horror come across her face, and she's like, "Oh no, what if I do decide to eat the oxen? What if I cause the oxen's death? Does that make me a terrible druid? I mean, I still eat meat kind of sometimes if I'm in the mood for it. Not often in the mood for meat. It's kind of gross and gamey. But oh no, I just made friends with them. They were so nice to talk to. That I have a lot of moral quandaries about that. I guess I can just try to make sure that Murzol goes after everyone that I deem irresponsible and eating the oxen. That should be easy enough to do, right? Probably. These are all problems we'll deal with when we get there. And then she kind of like zooms back into the group and she's just like, "What? So what are we doing? What's the plan?"
Vivian's
I
mind
think we're
palace.
climbing in the back door.
Vivian's mind palace is pink and has a bubble machine.
Yeah, kinda. It's pink, has a bubble machine, and there's books everywhere. They're protected from the bubble machine because you don't want them to get wet. And there's like lots of pillows everywhere. It's very comfy and cozy.
That does sound very comfy and cozy.
That sounds like an awesome mind palace.
Right.
Yeah, Oh yeah, I should mention. By the way, getting back to town, you guys do end up leveling up.
Ooh.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
So
Store more! Store more! Store more!
yeah, I can.
I'm excited if you can't tell.
Can't tell at all. I don't know. I'm debating on if I can. We can do that on stream, can't we? That's not too boring, right? Oh, there is spells we have to choose, actually, isn't there?
No.
Only a few.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay.
I'll leave it up to the spellcasters. Do you want to go on break right now? To level up?
I'm gonna do this while everyone else is talking. I don't know about you.
Right?
Dyto.
I've already started.
Mhm.
Alright, fair enough. We can continue
I
then.
can multitask.
Oh god, I was left. Now I have the decision again. Do I roll for health or take the average? Because I rolled the average last time.
Yeah.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Side rolls.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Hydration
Okay,
check.
better for Griffin.
Hydration check.
Hydration check.
Sip on your water or beverage of choice.
I am still below average on hit points because I rolled the 1 the first time, but I'm catching up. So
You did roll that one, didn't you? That was unfortunate. Vivian going with the average hit points.
Yeah. I don't want to risk rolling a 1, so.
Yeah.
How do I take that away? Do I just go next? I don't want a multi-class. Don't do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go next. There we go. All right, fun spells. Let's see. Guys, I have something exciting to share. I get level 2 spells.
Hell yeah.
Which means, guess what we can do easier?
Sneak.
Because I get past that trace, so we can just breeze through this camp, no problem.
Wow, I'm so happy about that. That's awesome. That sounds great. Anyway, the camp now has an anti-magic field around it.
Every single spellcaster has used their first level spell slots to cast Alarm every 6 inches.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh god, in next levels, the ASI, we're gonna get even more constitution, become even beefier. We're living large, Puck, which means stream tax.
well, I am now officially a battle master fighter.
Ooh.
Master that battle.
We finally get some subclasses for everyone.
Yeah, it's good times.
Well, some of them got them last time. Vivian.
Listen.
Yeah.
Casters get all the cool stuff. Like subclass level 2, level 3, level 2 spells, right? Just awesome.
Yeah.
I think Venus had hers level 1 because she's cleric.
Yeah. Spellcasters.
That's wizards in their schools. Sorry, I got almost 40 health, so I can't complain.
Yeah. I might be able to just a little bit. Just a teensy amount.
Look, while raging, it's only like 70 health at level 3. I don't know what the problem is.
I mean, there is no problem. I don't know, throw more spellcasters at you. I don't know.
That's fine, because once I get within sword range, they're kind of
Yeah, it's
squishy.
Yeah. It's really a non-problem.
Oh, what if instead of the con bump at 4, I take Mage Slayer?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I love. It's one of my favorite feats.
Remember the last campaign the last full campaign I played in, I really wanted to take it even though I was a spellcaster because everyone would just teleport away at the end of battles.
Mm-hmm.
There was a running joke in the group that was just like, oh yeah, here it's one of our big bads. They're just gonna teleport away before we can kill them, but might as well fight, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, Tommas is gonna, eventually well, I have to get back to at least Port Hathaway. Meet up with some other conclave members. I don't think it's necessarily essential for you guys to head back to that camp immediately. Maybe within at some point here within the next week at least. But I don't expect them to make any changes in their plans or where just get up and move or anything like that. So, if you guys need to ready up beforehand and gather materials or supplies, then please do so. But I'll head back to Port Hathaway. By the way, if you guys want a job, the Conclave is always hiring. We pay pretty decently, and just gotta ask.
Good to know.
Keep it in mind. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah. Nassim, come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Bye, guys.
And they'll wander off. And yeah, the day is yours. What would you guys like to do?
It's not probably we probably shouldn't go back there immediately tonight. When they're on high alert after their prisoner just escaped.
Might I propose maybe not tonight, but first thing in the morning, or maybe mid-afternoon tomorrow, and we can come in with food? Because most hunters go out early in the morning, don't they? I mean, I'm not much of a hunter, but...
Yeah, probably. So we're going with the hunter route then?
Vivian said she's not much of a climber.
No, but because, Ergenossi heritage, I know I kind of look a little elvish because of the ears, but the skin, I can just kind of levitate sometimes. That time that I did it when I was stressed out, I can do that at will, too. It's not just not at will, although it is upsetting that sometimes it does happen when I don't want it to, if I'm stressed out. But, yeah, I can do that on command, too. Pretty sure.
I think it's once per day, but
Well, now that I have level 2 spells, I can do it more often.
I mean, and
But yes, it's
now
once per day.
I can make myself look like somebody else now.
Wait, why are we trying to fly? There's a barrier around the camp. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I messed up. I accidentally got off of roll 20 for a second.
It's not that there's a barrier around the camp. There's just the, walls and plateau.
Okay, I need to exit because it's not letting me save it. We're gonna try that again. Boop.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh, that broke everything, didn't it? Unless that was pre-broken.
Okay. I have to redo my stuff because it was being annoying and it was like not letting me save my level 3 thing, so.
What's that look? Not good. Bear with me a second. I have to fix everything, apparently.
You're good. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. Alright, that's good.
Yeah. There we go.
So we could go also the route of I can make myself look like mutton chops, and you guys could be bringing me back.
Do you really want to risk getting caught and put wherever they're going to put him, or worse?
You could look like Cyanrath.
I could look. Yes, I could. How big was the half dragon?
Low tower to Murzol. I don't remember. It's probably like
Murzol, how tall are you?
6'7"-ish.
Yeah, Murzol's 6'8".
Oh, then yeah, like 7 foot then.
Also, he died, and people saw him die.
Yeah, a lot of dragonlings.
The
Definitely.
Queen of Dragons brought him back from the grave.
Listen, if that's the lie we're sticking with, I just don't want to be a part of it. But you guys are welcome to that lie. I just probably won't be able to help. I'm only a little bit good of a liar. Not that good.
We'll work on that.
Listen, being a group of siblings and having to lie to your siblings on occasion only gets you so far. But this is a whole new realm of lying.
I mean, I could try.
How's your dragon voice?
The silence is deafening.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
sound
what
of
just
dragon
happened?
voice.
So I have a little dragon that's screaming. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh, good, she's got reference.
See, yeah, just let me listen to it a little bit. Ah, I got it.
Oh, wait, how did you hit that vowel sound? Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Oh, it's like in the back of the throat. Got it. Okay.
Poor Venus. She hears screaming in her mind. Just,
I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
how's your dragon voice?
They talk kind of like this, right? In the back of the throat. Gotta get
No,
out.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm so happy right now.
I still don't think that's a good idea, but the voice ain't bad.
Nighthill was like, do you need a drink of water? It sounded like I got something stuck in your throat.
Hold on, let me just. I spit out the frog.
Oh God!
Just hops away.
Griffin's over there just.
Ribbit.
No, never mind. I was going to no. There's some things I don't need the answer to, I'm realizing. This is one of them.
That's great. That's awesome.
So I have heard in the past that some druids can turn into creatures. Are you able to do that? Is that a thing you're capable of?
If I've seen something, sure, I can try. Not for
Well-
very long, but yeah.
I just know if we're going to be posing as hunters, we have the option of either actually killing something or dressing you up as really dead-looking game.
That's my favorite thing to look like, is dead.
Yeah, it's great fun. You don't have to do anything. You just go limp.
I feel as though the sarcasm in my voice was not conveyed correctly. When I said it's my favorite thing to do, I meant it's my least favorite thing to do. I must be clear.
I just feel like it would be best for the team.
Oh, for the team.
Griffin just kind of just apologize. Just sort of shuffles back towards the edge of the room.
I mean,
Listen, if you
worst
can't think of
way
something
you could.
better, I can, but I'd prefer if you thought of something better first.
Worst way you could phrase it. It's not a terrible idea. Maybe we don't exactly have to paint you up like you're dead. But make yourself do, sling it over the shoulder, we carry, look at this, we got this in there, and then, halfway through the game, you just kind of, you're back.
Listen, I could turn into a girl cow, and then I could try to make the boy oxen go moo and then go walk.
Vivian.
It's from that bard play, you know the one. It's a joke.
I do know it, but I didn't think you would know it.
You seem very preoccupied with the oxen, I have to say.
Listen, it's the first animals I've seen in a while that I could talk to, and it's so much fun. It was so nice.
Didn't know we gotta bring in more animals to talk to, but alright, make a note of that.
I will never say no to more animals to talk to.
Maple just kind of gives you a little side tilt of the head and just. Ooh.
But Maple, you're my favorite one. Little scritches on the head.
Just kind of nuzzles into the scritches.
Well, we gotta make some sort of decision.
Yes, we do. I'm okay with pretending to be the dead guy or climbing. I'm not great at climbing. But I also have feather fall, so if somebody falls, they won't get hurt.
Alright, well, my vote is for the climbing, but that's sort of just because it was my idea. But again, over the table, I'll go for whatever the party does.
Yeah, Griffin's kind of there, like, I really just feel like we need to pick a plan. I don't really have a preference.
Well, let's climb then. Let's climb in at night.
Freaks come out at night.
I can't see in the dark.
Nor can I.
Oh, great information to know beforehand.
I can do this. Hold on, let me just double check and make sure I have that spell. Yeah, and I cast light on a necklace that's around my neck.
The necklace starts glowing.
I mean, it would give away our position, but we'd be able to see.
I mean, me and Murzol can see just fine, I think, in the dark, but you two not being able to is a problem, and that light would probably give us away, which is also a problem.
Well, we could just circle back to my earlier suggestion of you two could climb while Venus and I walk in the front door and we split the party.
Yeah. No, not across that distance.
I mean,
I don't know. I think Griffin and I could pull it off.
You don't know his tendency to write checks his ass can't cash.
I don't know. I trust him so far.
That's your first mistake.
I tried to tell her. She didn't listen.
We could stop by that other group that we encountered on the way there today and get some of their robes and actually look
I
the part
like
this
that plan.
time.
That's a good plan.
I mean, there's plenty of bodies out in the town. You could just rifle their clothes off.
That too. But we can actually look the part this time. Wear the uniform.
If you're wanting to grab some uniforms off the dead bodies in town, it would be quick. We're piling them on a boat as you speak.
Sir.
Gotta get rid of them. You know?
We can all four, try and disguise ourselves and sneak in. I'm not a fan of splitting the party. Not with how massive that camp was. Because if something goes wrong for either party, you're on your own and we can't help.
But it went so well the last time.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Despite all odds, it went fine. Can't trust that to happen twice.
I don't know. I feel like you're just being overcautious. As I switched to to battle sheets and start putting enemies down. Yes. Split the party.
Split the party. Oh my goodness.
Well, let's. What if we combine two of the ideas? Grab some disguises, grab some food. Why were you late? Like, we were blah, 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 blah. Oh, we're sent out to get some food because, the shit with the oxen.
That works.
The person in the camp earlier did tell me to go get help, so if they did recognize me again, I could be like, I got help, and I brought food to replace the food that was fucked up.
I think that's our best plan so far. Sir.
Me?
No.
Oh, okay.
My own little dragonling.
Oh.
Ow.
I'm just gonna do my paperwork then.
Yeah. Murzol would just buy a sack of grain or something from the resupply that we got from the caravan guy. Just so let's not waste our time hunting. So hey, we went back to that town we raided because they're weak as shit now, and we bullied some poor baker and stole all his flour and grain. I'm like, all right, here's your bread. Make some hardtack. If the party is cool with this idea.
I'm quite alright with the idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I think we have a plan, Arko.
Yeah, so, if I heard correctly, you're, gonna gather some food from the town, I'm guessing you're buying it, yes?
Yeah, I'll
Not
spend
bullying townfolk?
Yeah, bullying is the story.
Okay.
Murzol's a dick, but he's not that much of an asshole.
Yeah, how much food are you trying to get?
I would also like to get some climbing gear in case we have to climb our way out. That way it's an option.
For sure.
Murzol's literally looking for just a pound of flour or something like that. I guess not a pound, but a bushel.
A bushel.
Whatever 1 gold's worth of will buy me of flour.
I mean, 1 gold of flour is quite a bit.
That's fair. All right, 1 silver.
Yeah, 1 silver is, I mean, it's still a bit. But yeah, that's a better. That's a more reasonable amount.
Yeah, it's still a lot, but it is we are trying to bring food back to feed an entire camp, not a family of 4.
Yeah, and looking for any sort of climbing supplies and so I could tell you the price of that.
There's a climbing kit. It costs 25 gold.
Oh, there's
I think it's called like Climber's Kit. Climber's Kit. And adventuring gear. It is 25 gold.
Alright. And, yeah. I can't find it anymore. Yeah, a climber's kit for 25 gold. Sure. So, yeah, you're getting silver's worth of flour and food and a climber's kit. So, mark off. It's pretty easy to find. Although a lot of shops are closed, some of them are open just for to help out other people, because you still have to have sell food to people to get them for food. Yeah, anyway, you're able to find it, so mark off the gold and silver. And yeah, the food is the silver worth of food is wouldn't be too terrible to carry, honestly. Because I think if I'm
Griffin can help carry, like.
Well, because a day of rations is 5 silver, but you're just getting flour, so it wouldn't be that bad to carry a silver worth of flour. So yeah, you gathered supplies. Is there anything else you want to do in town? Anything else you want to buy?
For spells that call out price amounts, do all of them for you need to be purchased, even if we are otherwise using
if they're consumed on use, then you have to buy it, for each use. If it's a new spell that has a gold piece worth amount, then you do have to buy that component.
Okay, so like for Summon Beast, where it says like Gilded Acorn worth at least 200 gold points, it doesn't look like it's consumed, but
if it's a new spell, then yes. Anything you had at level 1, then you probably have the components for it, but afterwards, then you do have to start buying components.
Got it.
So
makes sense. Then I'm looking for Gilded Acorns, while everyone else is looking for climbing gear.
yeah, I would say just roll a persuasion checks. No, not persuasion. Perception. Trying to think of what would be better for you.
13.
Yeah, enough looking around. You would find kind of in the park in town, kind of near the wharf. You would find what someone kind of in hooded robes with a druidic symbol necklace. Who seems to be selling wares that you would be able to get the Gilded Acorn from.
Okay. I think I go up to them and I greet them in Druidic, if they have a Druidic symbol.
They would reply back,
hello.
Hi. I am looking for a Gilded Acorn.
Yes, Gilded Acorn. One worth 25 gold pieces, I assume.
I think this one I need 200, but...
200. I think I'm...
Yeah,
I think
one
the
of
DM
those.
misheard.
No, I wish it was 25. That would be wonderful.
It would be, wouldn't it?
and just kind of ruffles through this kind of messy pack.
Yeah, that's gold.
I am concerned, but okay.
This is worth exactly 200 gold pieces.
Is it really?
Roll insight.
God, I hope it is.
See, worth is a funny thing. It's a gilded acorn, so if it's worth 200 gold to you, then it should
Okay.
count.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, that
I only bought it for 25 gold, but
current exchange rate of gold you kind of calculate in your head, and it's like, yeah, that's enough gold for 200 gold pieces.
Okay. Yep. All right, that one should work just
That'd be
fine.
210 gold pieces.
210.
Yeah.
Why the 10?
Well, because I had to pay 200 gold pieces for it.
205.
I like your style.
Yeah. I'll give him 205 gold pieces for this acorn.
Later on, you spit shine in, and the gold comes off.
Oh gosh. Well, I paid 205 for it, so it works.
Yeah, you got your component.
Yay. You guys, whenever she meets up with everyone else, she's just holding this acorn and she's just like mumbling to herself. She's got this stupid gold acorn that she's like tying around her neck and attaching to her other her, what is it called? Casting focus, like the necklace that you guys see usually lights up when she's casting spells.
I love random NPCs I have to make up on the spot.
Oh yeah.
They all
the blessing and curse of every DM.
Alright, so now we just need some cloaks. I think while Vivian was doing that, Venus would gather the cloaks and try and go and take the one off the half dragon. Is the half dragon in town, or is that was somewhere else?
The half dragon is currently pinned to the castle or the keep wall. They weren't technically wearing a cloak. They were wearing I think it was splint armor. Although they had the insignia of the cult of the dragon on them. And if I remember, that is. There in all of my tabs, is there a thing that looks? Is there an actual picture of the insignia? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I would say to find some cloaks for everyone, just roll an investigation. It's not too terribly hard, but what cultist bodies there were in the town have started to been, cleaned up. So
Natural one.
yeah, you find another halfling cultist cloak for funnily enough. But that's all you can find. Just the discarded cloaks of some halfling cultists that scampered off.
Right, I found some, but they're not going to fit.
Well, we gave it an effort. I mean, we're still just going with and bringing in food.
So are we going in tomorrow? Do we just rest now?
Yeah, we might as well go tomorrow. Like mid-morning.
So
Like leave before the sun rises and then get there tomorrow, though, right? That's the plan. Yeah.
So you're trying to bed down for the night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you trying to do that?
I mean, Murzol will find a wall to sleep against outside.
Fair enough.
Used to life on a ship, so you find sleep where you can get it.
Yeah.
Griffin would
Yeah, I
try to
think-
find somewhere, just near the rest of the party, but maybe with some shelter.
I think with like how big Murzol is, Venus would basically use Murzol as a pillow.
Adorable.
And Vivian will probably, when she eventually rests, find somewhere like either like under a tree or something, and just kind of like lean against that. But she will probably plan to take a watch over the group when it is like dark out, since she's one of the 2 people with the night vision.
Sure. So, you're just sleeping in the keep, or some of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would say you wouldn't need to even roll perception checks for your watch. Nothing. It's dangerous past, and no one would try to assault the keep by themselves. So you guys managed to find some sort of comfortable place to bed down and get a long rest.
Oh.
So mark that. And it's about 9, so I think this is a good place to take a break. So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back in 10, 15 minutes. I don't know.
Bye.
We're back.
And I guess we're back.
Hiya.
So yeah, last we left off, we were the party was gathering supplies and I believe starting to get ready to make their way back towards the camp after a long rest. I did remember the long rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ooh. Almost had a hiccup. Anyway.
On the walk there, I am reiterating the plan to everybody and hyping up the plan and making sure everybody feels like they can do their part and that this is going to go great. Nothing can go wrong. And use my inspiring leader feat.
Yeah, so
And nothing can go wrong. And nothing can go wrong. Oh no.
And because we leveled up, it is 7 temporary hit points now.
Ooh, fancy.
So, everyone get your 7 temp hit points as you start making your way back up north towards camp. It's not too terribly difficult to follow the same tracks as before. It's only been like a day, so is anyone like keeping watch? How are you trying to stealth? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Keep an eye out.
I think before we had set out that I would have ritual cast the Find Familiar spell so that we would have Maple just for as long as I don't have Maple die. And so Maple would be doing the bird patrol ahead of us. And then when we get within 15-ish minutes of the camp, unless the group says otherwise, is probably when I'll cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Sure.
Well, do we want to bother stealthing in at first? Because we're trying to, like, get in legitimately.
Okay, then we don't have to do it.
I think once... I don't know. I'm fine if we do want to try and stealth in.
No, that's fine. We can do it that way.
We just get in first with our bag of flour and be like, oh yeah, we're here to help.
We'll be Pass Without Trace as a backup plan if we need it.
Yeah. Or, like, once we get deeper into the camp, we...
Yeah.
Alright. Well, give me like 5 seconds, but if someone is keeping watch, make a perception check, by the way. I think it was I think Vivian said Maple was, right? At the very least. So
That's a nat 20 for Maple.
yeah. Your owl sees everything. Everything it
the
physically
big
can't
eyes
see.
bigger than his face.
Yeah, the you start making your way back. Maple keeping sharp eye over everything, and nothing comes to harry you as you over the 2 hours that it takes to get back to the camp. As you are able to see that the plateau again, you do notice a couple more smokestacks rising from the center valley. You continue making your way down, and eventually getting to the entrance to this horseshoe plateau, and looking at the camp, you find it's mostly abandoned. A lot of the tents, especially those on the more away from the more towards the entrance of the camp, have been taken down and burned. Although some of the back camps are still there, at least the ones not destroyed by the oxen.
Do we hear mooing?
Just caught me off guard.
You're welcome. It's an important question.
It's such an important question.
Roll for moo.
You hear a distinct lack of mooing.
No! Vivian is visibly depressed.
But do we... Hold on, important question. Do we smell steak on the air?
Make a perception check.
Because they might have just ran off to a farm upstate.
15, you don't necessarily smell steak on the air. Most of what you smell is, are tents in the later processes of burning, but...
So yeah, as it's quiet and he sees the, concern on Vivian's face, Murzol just puts a hand on her shoulder.
It doesn't smell like beef out here. They're probably fine.
Okay, I'm going to believe that for right now until proven otherwise.
Meanwhile, we go further and see one of the oxen in the stocks like Tommas was.
In the stocks. I was gonna say on a campfire, like one of those spinning spit roasts and things. But yeah,
Big spit roast.
Tell us who freed you, pal. Moo.
But you would see, by the way, in the back of a camp is a small campfire with possibly 4 figures sitting around it with cooking something. Although it's just kind of hard to see too much detail at this far away, but
Well, now it might be worth it to just try and sneak in. Like, if there's nobody guarding the front.
Yeah.
Okay, sneak plan now?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. We're sneaking. And then she's gonna cast Pass Without Trace on the group. Be like, stay within 30-ish feet of me, roughly.
Griffin leans over to Venus. Can I get one of those guidances that you have?
Sure.
It might matter.
roll your stealth checks and add a 10 to that.
Thank God for that plus 10.
Right?
17.
31.
Not the 31.
27.
37. 24.
So I
Group.
think
26.
I think it's it goes without saying you guys are pretty stealthy. Um, so yeah, you guys managed to or start sneaking your way, kind of clinging to the what shadows there are, as the sun is still pretty, at least somewhat low at this point. You're kind of making your way between the husks of camps. Are you just making your way to the back cave?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me just quickly.
Vivian occasionally keeping an eye out for these oxen, hoping and praying they're still alive. Right now, she's just believing they escaped.
I would say you would see a distinct lack of carts. So
Maybe they just got out. Or maybe they were taken out to go collect things.
Farm upstate. Just keep thinking of that farm upstate.
But yeah, the 4 people that are huddled around a campfire don't seem to notice you as you kind of try to give them a wide berth and make your way to the cave at the back.
The Candy Mountain Candy Cave.
Go
The
to
secret
Candy
tunnel.
Mountain, Charlie.
Except the cave.
Someone roll perception check. Just one. Just one quick one.
One quick check.
As you
Who's good at perception?
Not
Let
me.
do it. I got that +7.
The wisdom caster.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
yeah, 19. You're kind of finally making your way toward, or you're pretty near at the entrance of this cavern. You glance in, and you can see 2 cultists sitting like towards the mouth of the cave on the inside, kind
I
of
think
keeping a loose watch over, just making sure no one sneaks in. Funnily enough.
Vivian is like mimicking something she's seen in like a bard play where she's seen like when bards are pretending to be sneaky and they're like the 2 guys inside, whatever. She's like doing a bunch of hand signals. The group.
Everyone roll it.
She's trying to pretend she's cool.
She's either saying there are 2 guys in there or to steal second base.
Yeah, so there's no way to sneak past them. We gotta.
Likely
Well,
not. They haven't seen.
We
you
fight
yet.
them. Or one of you got a good story.
What story would we like to tell?
I mean, still got this heavy ass bag of flour.
Sure, okay. If they ask, we'll tell them that we're here to deliver food.
Alright, we all in agreement then?
Unless we want to go and swing and try to catch them off guard.
Yeah.
But
We either gotta surprise them or we gotta try to sell it and just walk in.
I mean, we did kind of bullshit our way in here the first time. It might work a second time.
into a cave?
A new cave.
Okay.
Are we at the mouth of the cave right now? Or are we still in the middle of camp?
You're kind of off to the side of, like, you're not. I would say you like are right next to the mouth of the cave, but you're off to the side.
Oh, well, if we're at the cave, weren't the food tents outside? So we probably would have already dropped the food. Sorry, our tokens are way back in the back. That's why I was.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I haven't been moving them, but
Yeah, all the people at the front were gone. So we
Yeah.
didn't really have anybody to talk to deliver the food to.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is concerning if they're gone. Where do we think they went and why?
Do we want
Wherever,
to
wherever.
just do we want to just stand here for a minute and stealthily see if we can hear if anybody's talking?
You can try to pick
Don't
up with
hate that.
Yeah.
if
that works.
the guards inside are saying anything. Yeah, yeah. With what Thomas said, if they're just raiding towns, like they probably packed up. They're like, we got what we want from this town. Let's move on to the next target.
Mm.
But to leave people behind here in the cave is suspicious. Because that means there's something in the
And
cave.
can I hear them talking about anything?
Make a perception check.
Hold on, I'm being kicked. So it won't let me roll. Okay. 23.
23. Yep. Kind of turn your ear towards the mouth of the cave. Luckily, there's a bit of an echo when you're talking in it, so can hear a little bit. Just kind of hear, just like, I can't believe we got stuck on guard duty for this cave. Yeah, well, what it is, what it is. At least we didn't get gored by that bull, those oxen earlier. Yeah, right. Feel bad for those unlucky souls.
How many of them that are on guard?
There's 2 that you've noticed so far.
Me? They don't really want to be guarding the cave right now. We could just go in and say we're here to relieve them,
Mm.
and that we're on duty. Do the cloaks, the halfling cloaks, do they have insignia on them?
No, they're just kind of nondescript cloaks, and it's only 1, by the way.
I could go in and tell them that we're here to relieve them, that it's our turn to guard.
That works about as best as anything.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll do that. I'll walk in and walk up to the guard that I could overhear talking that didn't sound very thrilled to be stuck on guard duty.
As you're walking in, they see you and are just kind of on guard, who's this?
We are sent here to relieve you guys.
Leave us?
Yes, your shift is over, and we're here to replace you for guard duty. I don't know why we're guarding this cave. It seems kind of stupid. It's like the worst job, right?
And who told you to relieve us?
Okay, Venus would remember what is the bit. What's the guy's name?
Do you remember?
Dyto does not remember.
No. Cyrus, the guy we killed.
No, the person in charge of the camp.
Yeah. Was Trent Reznor?
I feel
Write something.
like this is why we write notes, right?
It's kind of hard to write when I don't have any hands.
What?
I
Lesmere.
see.
Is that the guy?
That is a
No,
a
it's
name
some-
you've heard.
It was some weird name. Almost like Thunderclap, but it wasn't Thunderclap.
Well, it was. I remember them bringing up Cyanrath, but that's the guy we killed.
Yes.
I killed. So he's not in charge of the camp anymore. He's
All
in
right,
charge of hell
No, he was the right
because
hand.
he's dead.
The dead guy was the right hand of the person in charge, and I don't remember their name. And I know it's been said a lot of times.
Oh, the
I think it was
half-dragon's
only
name?
someone.
The half dragon you've only known as Cyanrath so far.
No, but the person in charge of the camp, we've
The
heard
person
their
actually
name
in
a
charge.
couple of times.
I will give you a history check to see if you remember. not going to be high DC, but
Yeah, 'cause Tommas did say.
Yes, Tommas did
Alright.
say it's a 10.
yeah, you would remember the name is Frulam.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Fruit Loops.
yeah, Furlong. Furlong?
Frulam.
Am I
Yep.
saying? Furlong, yeah. Furlong. They gave the orders.
I thought they were in the cave.
Yes, but this is shift work. Aren't you told when you're supposed to guard before you're actually supposed to be here, so you're here on time?
I'll give you a deception check. It's a bit of a high DC for this one, but
Natural 20 for 26.
why do I even set DCs
Got
at this
him.
point? Why do I do
Got
this?
So good.
Bard,
So good.
baby.
Why
Bard.
do I try? To just be like, oh yeah, make a deception check. Oh, you succeed. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of looking like, all right, I'm not gonna argue.
Good call.
And they kind of just wander deeper into the cave.
Well,
Okay, well, that was my plan. Next.
Well, I guess we got into the entrance to the cave. Now what?
Sneak
And
farther in? I don't know.
will switch the map over now.
Is it dark in this cave?
Let me reread everything. This area right here that you're in is quite brightly lit through the sunlight. You can't see too far deeper into the cave, but
Alright, I can't see it all. It's just a black map for me.
We're over to the
Same.
left
I
side of the
see.
map. You
No,
gotta
I know
scroll
it's
over.
black.
yeah, probably because
Oh, 'cause, yeah,
yeah,
for you
I
guys.
I need to play some lighting. That's my bad.
For you non-dark vision havers.
I need to play some lighting. I need to change it to be quite bright. I forgot to do this. I should have done this earlier.
So are we gonna try and sneak farther in? Now that we got past this?
Seems like it.
Yeah, I guess so. Look, guys, I found another cat
We
kitty.
still have.
Vivian's got a little white kitty now.
Did that actually place any lighting anywhere? I'm not sure.
Yes. Yes, I see light.
Yeah, we got like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I just expected 50 feet to be a lot brighter than that. A lot further. Well. Yeah. But you don't see any torches along the walls or anything like that. So you can kind of expect that further in it will be a bit dimmer.
Still have pass without trace, right?
We should keep
Yeah.
going.
Mhm.
And I will cast guidance on Griffin again.
Also, as long as Maple stays within about 100 feet of me, every so often if we stop for a moment, I can kind of see through Maple's eyes. It's not really great because I can't see through my own eyes, and I don't really have control of my body when it happens. So I prefer not to do that very often, but if we wanted to send Maple a little bit ahead, I could always try to hear or see what Maple is hearing and seeing.
I mean, something to keep in the back of our mind in case we hear something.
Mm-hmm.
But Murzol will take the front since he can see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Had a sneeze that just didn't want to sneeze.
Those are the
Oh
worst.
god, yeah.
You two can walk in the middle, and I'll take up the back end since I can also see in the dark. So that way we can make sure you're being guided in the correct direction.
So you start walking into the cave. The entrance to the cave is quite broad and tall. It's I would say the very entrance would be about 25 feet tall. However, as you start going deeper into it, it slopes down quite quickly to be to a height of 15 feet, and you can hear quite a few sounds kind of just fill into caverns, dripping water, a couple of scrambling and scratching tiny animals of like rodents and lizards.
Mm.
And it just kind of echoes throughout the chamber here.
Meow.
So true, though. And yeah, there's a couple of just pillars in the cave. You know, stalactites that have been transformed into just columns over time. Yeah. Feel free to make your way along. Actually, I should switch the stream to be on the map as well, shouldn't I? Yeah, feel free to make your way through the caves as we enter our first actual dungeon.
Ooh.
There better also be a dragon in here.
Oh, you want a dragon? Hold on.
It says Dungeons
No,
and
no.
Dragons, not Dungeons or Dragons.
I mean, hey man, what kind of dragon you want? You want a Dracolich?
A very small and weak one.
Ancient Dracolich, got it.
He is just bones.
He is just bones.
Bones break.
Ooh, do I get 2 maples?
Infinite maples.
Is there 2 maples?
There's 2 maples.
I don't know. I see 1 maple. Where's the second?
I can see 2.
Oh, it might just be OBS being weird.
Maybe.
Honestly, it's been
Maybe.
doing that to me every single day we play. So
I'll just move both of them for now. And then it's like, wow, there's a really cool shadow of maple in this cave.
What you don't know is that overnight we taught Maple Shadow Clone Jutsu.
dude, I told you that was forbidden.
Well, did it anyways. Call the Hokage about it.
You know what? I will.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Murzol's just keeping an eye out as he heads forward, making sure there's no, like, traps or any shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who traps their own hideout, but
Everyone.
seems like a closest thing to do.
Roll. I mean, perception or investigation, depending on how you're looking for traps.
Alright, well, I have a positive number in one of those, so...
Yeah, you keep a fairly decent eye out. You don't necessarily see any traps just yet. You can see a bit further into the cavern now. You, especially with your dark vision, helps a lot. You see in this area, you can see alongside one of the walls, this kind of purplish fungus is growing along like this right wall.
Do any of us have any knowledge about the
weird.
purple fungus?
Just hold on 5 seconds. You can make a nature check while I'm, continuing, actually. Yeah, there's a small slope as well to the right of that the cavern that leads down into this area, while the rest of this passage is just a 10-foot drop off. But there's the ramp to your right as well. Yeah. 10 in nature. It looks like weird fungus to you.
Not where she specializes.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess just be careful where we step. Probably not some shit we want to touch.
As you, Murzol, as you're looking at the stairs, by the way, you. Yeah. Doesn't actually. Okay. You do see one of the steps of the, or like one a little area in this ramp does seem to be some sort of pressure plate device. You can see it kind of is raised slightly above the rest of it, and it looks like it would, press down as you step on it.
Ah, it's tricksy bastards. Can't get one over on me.
Yeah, he warned the others.
That ridge is just 10-foot drop. I can walk down there and literally catch the rest of you. Just so avoid any traps.
So yeah, Murzol will just carefully go down like that ridge, and then just literally pick everybody up and set them down.
Yeah, a 10-foot drop is not enough to actually hurt you. So
We're doing a new kind of tryst fall today, guys.
if I remember falling damage correctly, I might not honestly, but you're able to easily hop down and
You get the first 10 feet for free, and then it's a d6 for every 10 feet after that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Seems like one of the more realistic rulings of D&D. I feel I could survive a 10-foot trap pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I did.
I think the cap is a little too low, but doesn't it cap at 10d6 or something like
20.
that? Oh, 20? I mean, even then.
Even the dragonlings don't like that rule. That there's a cap.
Well, you eventually hit terminal velocity, so it makes sense for there to be a cap.
No,
But
that does make sense. It's just a lot of things can survive 20d6 damage, and if you hit terminal velocity, you're probably not surviving.
Because average of 4 per roll. I mean, yeah, that's only 80 damage average.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Moving on. Continue to make your way forward. As you are kind of getting closer to that purple fungus, though, Murzol. It's one of you see they're kind of all it's kind of weird looking mushrooms rather than mold grown on it. And you see they have little weird little spindly tentacles coming from them. And as you kind of walk by one of them, one of those tendrils is gonna just slither out and make a swipe at you.
So they move
15 feet away? Goddamn.
You are
10 feet away.
Not technically where they are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, 10 feet away.
It's a lot of reach for a mushroom.
It has tentacles, which is the most upsetting thing I've ever heard and said.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, you take 1 point of necrotic damage.
Hey, fuck off.
Oh no, you're temp HP.
Yeah, one of them. Let me put these on the map as we need to roll initiative as you guys
Ooh.
get waylaid by a couple of mushrooms.
I mean, can they even move? Can we just walk past them?
You don't know.
Hey. Stop it. I mean, Murzol, when he's pissed now. Though apparently not pissed enough.
11 is initiative for Vivian. 15 is for Maple. I don't
Oh,
know why it
I
doesn't.
love these initiatives. That is so funny. That is
That's 2,
hilarious.
-1, -3.
That is so funny. All right.
I think at -5 they actually can't move. I think they actually are just where they are.
They just perish.
They're just not an enemy anymore, guys. They just don't exist.
Yeah, do I have music on this yet? I don't know, actually. I've been trying to get some music for this game over time. Oh, wait. It's quiet, but that works. Alright,
Hey, that's all right.
Mm.
very quiet in my ear. I'll deal with it later. Maple is first up in initiative.
Maple is gonna wait for his mother to tell him what to do, but will otherwise offer. No, he's gonna wait for his mother to tell him what to do, so he's gonna hold his initiative for Vivian.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
confused and is alarmed by these purple mushroom.
I don't know if Vivian's in turn order.
Yeah, I should be 11, and then Maple should be 15.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So Maple's holding action.
Mm-hmm.
Griffin, you're up next.
Yeah, I mean, Griffin's gonna run up and take a sword swipe at this
Yeah.
thing, and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, this stat sheet is funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Am I gonna regret hitting this thing?
We'll find out. 11 points.
Okay, well I do 11 slashing damage.
Yeah, you make a large gash into the mushroom. Nothing happens from slashing it, so doesn't seem like anything bad will
Okay.
happen.
Yeah, and Griffin's just gonna stand there very defensively. Yeah, he's attacking a mushroom.
Yeah.
Very, very Dark Souls kind of moment, you know.
Vivian, you're up next.
Cool. So we are fighting the mushrooms and not just leaving?
Oh, I need a...
Consensus? Quick? Group? Check? Yeah?
Apparently, Griffin's in there.
Alright. I don't really feel like getting up close and personal with a mushroom, but I'll go ahead and try to spell at it. So I will, let's see, how far am I from... Oh yeah, that's fine. I will cast Frostbite on the one that is next to him.
Right. That's a con save?
Mm-hmm.
3.
That does not pass. Nope. So it's 3 cold.
This is...
It-
Every time I look
Unfortunately,
I Every
Oh,
time I
sorry.
look at the stat sheet again, it's funnier. Sorry.
I'm so concerned by it. But Vivian kind of like looks at Maple, and he's like nervous and sitting on her shoulder, and so she kind of like pulls him out from her hair, and she's like, "All right, now you're going to offer the help action to someone. You can pick. Looks like those two still need to hit something, so go." And she kind of throws him up in the air to make up his mind, and I think he goes whoop. Well, there goes that coin. He goes for Murzol.
And is it given help action or?
Yeah, to Murzol.
Cool. All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Venus, your turn.
I'm gonna do the opposite of Vivian, and we're gonna heat things up a little bit. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at. We'll start from the back.
All right. Roll your attack.
19
Yeah, 19 hits. 9.
for 9 fire damage. Wow, almost max.
Mm.
Large scorch mark appears on this mushroom, as it doesn't really react. It's definitely hurt. It's a mushroom. It doesn't react to anything. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Right. Murzol.
He'll step up, and I'll go for the one that got frostbitten.
Oh yeah, I do need to put that on.
Does a 26 hit?
Not at all. Not one bit.
16 slashing.
Yeah. That mushroom is destroyed.
Yeah, fuck you. Try to touch me, oh fucking asshole.
It's just yeah. All right. Next up is a Oh, I skipped a mushroom's turn. It's a mushroom. So this thing has a funny multi-attack where it makes 1d4 attacks per turn.
What? That's so strange.
I've never seen a monster with a variable attack number.
Right? Yeah.
I kind of love that though.
It's yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome. So d4, that's a 4.
That's really interesting. That gives me ideas.
So yeah, the only one within. Oh, actually, you can also hit Griffin. So 2 attacks at Murzol, 2 attacks at Griffin, as it just kind of whips out these 4 tendrils at you guys. Natural 1.
Don't like
18. Those were towards Murzol.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 necrotic to you with the 18. Towards Griffin, a 21 to hit. And a
Dang,
17
yeah.
to hit.
God damn.
Okay, the 17 misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
For necrotic towards you. I don't really like this one. I honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of that one.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's the end of that one's turn. Another one. Let's roll another d4. That's 3 attacks. That one is the one at the end. Yeah, I can't get Venus, so it'll do 2 at Vivian and 1 at Murzol. 17 towards Vivian.
That'll hit.
And an 8 towards Vivian.
That one will not.
Yeah, so 1 point necrotic towards you, and then Murzol.
Bad touch. No, thank you. Oh, why does it? Nope. I don't like that it's weirdly slimy. Okay, she's kind of like pushing it off.
It's weirdly slimy, and it kind of saps the strength out of you a little bit from that necrotic.
What little of it Vivian already had.
Yeah, it's just. But yeah, 6 probably doesn't hit Murzol. So the next the next fungus. Let's roll that
Among
D4.
this-
Another 4. Let's go. Let's get this.
You gotta stop with these high rolls, man.
No.
Gotta cut that shit out.
Yeah,
No.
Again, 2 at Murzol, 2 at Griffin. Natural 20 towards Griffin. That's 10 points in necrotic.
Buddy.
Wow.
Fuck
What
Griffin's
is
now look
happening? What is
I
actually
think-
going on?
I think Arko has something against.
Griffin.
It seems like a personal attack.
Right.
Shooting pain
Two nat
anymore.
20s.
Oh boy, I love these mushrooms so much. I'm gonna put them everywhere.
I can't. I'm not even mad. I'm just like, wow.
Griffin dies not to a dragon, to a mushroom that has a very big
Right.
attack.
This is how
Luckily,
we
he
TPK.
had 7 temp HP.
Oh yeah, no longer. That went away.
All right, two more at Murzol. 6 and 7.
Really, it's just against you.
I'm so happy for you.
Like,
Griffin looks down at his shield and heavy armor and is like, yeah, it's working for me.
that is wild. You are the only person wearing armor, and you are consistently getting your ass kicked harder
Yes.
than the rest of us.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to invest in adamantine armor for him.
And that was a rough round. That
What, you only took 18 damage. We're level 3 now. You got plenty of health.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right. It's Maple's turn again.
Maple will continue offering the help action for Murzol. And that's his turn.
I'm recovering a little bit. All right, help action towards Murzol. All right, Griffin, your turn.
does a 13 hit a mushroom?
Yeah, funnily enough, yeah, it does.
Goodness.
Okay.
Actually, that mushroom
there's
is wearing
one.
plate armor.
Don't give me ideas.
Oh no.
At this rate, Griffin has exactly one more round with this mushroom that just rocked his shit, so he's gonna try and destroy it first. 12 slashing to the one in front of me.
Yeah, that's
That
that's
did the
that's
two
enough.
crits. Okay. I've conquered the mushroom. I
love
think,
love these things.
yeah. Should I use my second wind or should I hold off and let somebody else patch me up?
Hold off, I got you.
I was gonna say that between
Okay.
me and Venus, there's plenty of healing that can be done.
It's
Yeah,
so much.
you know, not that I need it.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Vivian, you're up next.
We're gonna frostbite the one that hit me.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to roll
yeah,
something.
you need to do
don't I?
con save, but
13.
that does not pass.
Yeah.
So 4 cold, please, to the one that attacked me. Which I think is you said the one on the end.
Yeah, the one on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I think Venus, you said you got it right. For the healing thing, you don't need me to do anything there.
No, I got it.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Venus, you're up next.
As I'm saying, I got it. I'm swinging around Vivian, trying to stay as far away from these things as possible, coming up behind Griffin and pulling out my healer's kit. And I'm going to start dressing some of his wounds using my healer's kit.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is, I believe, 1d6. Let me just double check. So 9 points of healing.
You get 9 points of healing, Griffin.
Yeah.
Also,
I just want to say, at least it was the mushrooms critting me and not any other enemy in this cave. You know?
True.
I also just realized it's 10 right now. So, do we want to finish this battle or do we want to finish this round?
Yeah, let's
Let's finish. There's only 2 left.
these things aren't that tough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just making
I'm
sure.
going to finish this. And... Yeah.
All right. Murzol, you're up next.
All right. I start swinging on the one that's right below me.
Yeah.
So with advantage, does a crit hit?
Oh, actually, these are made of animantite.
Damn.
Hey, that should be worth a lot though if we can harvest them.
It's true.
I'm
That's
just
a total of 18 damage.
Yep, that's exactly enough.
Can't even intimidate them because they're all just fucking fungus. Murzel's just muttering as he hacks his way through.
I know, right?
But yeah, he'll step to the last one.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Now it's the fungus's turn. Remind me, is frostbite just for one attack or for every attack until your turn?
Target must make con save. Disadvantage on the next. It technically says weapon attack roll.
These are technically weapon attacks.
Okay, but just the next one then, before the end of its next turn.
Oh well, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's feeling very sluggish from that frostbite apparently, as it makes one attack towards Murzol. That's a
19 still hits.
Yeah, 6 necrotic.
Oh no, my 10 HP.
Alright, it's Maple's turn.
Third verse, same as the first. Offering help action. I think this time it's gonna offer it to Vivian.
Towards Vivian, alright.
Mm-hmm.
It is now Griffin's turn.
So Griffin is going to make his way over in an ill-advised attack on the last mushroom. If Roll20 does its thing.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Alright. 7 slashing.
It's enough to
And
take it
that's
out.
it for me.
That's it for the battle.
We're gardeners now.
So, Griffin stops for a second. I know we're wrapping up, but Griffin stops for a second and looks at where Murzol got hit and looks like mostly fine. And looks at where Vivian got hit and looks mostly fine. And he looks down at just the worst freaking rash all across his chest and leg. He's like, why me?
I think you're allergic to them.
I think so.
And there's something we gotta figure out about this, because those kobolds also, dragonlings, also really had it in for you.
You're allergic to dragonlings too. Vivian is gonna open up a notebook though, and she's gonna take you can take fungal prints of things. So she's gonna take a spore print of the fungus so she can study it later.
Should I look into getting use some antihistamines?
Griffin just pops a Zyrtec. He's fine. Just keep it going.
For a second, I thought Vivian was going to write "allergic to dragonlings?" ?
You see on another page before that, it's already been written in there.
Perfect. No notes.
No.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up now. So we, when we're wrapping up, we usually go around, so everyone can tell people who they are and where to find them. So first up, Dyto. Go ahead and do
Hello, I'm Dyto. You can find me here on Thursdays, sometimes with the camera, sometimes without. I had Dragonling tonight, so no camera. But you can also catch me. Then my next one's gonna be Wednesday. Is Curse of Strahd, so next Wednesday. And then the Monday after that, I will be back for Ether Tech Wars, where I was told not to touch things, and I touched things. And then I made it look like I didn't touch things.
It happens.
Wonderful.
It does happen.
Which is basically like never touching it to begin with, right?
Yeah.
I mean, more or less. All right. Next up, Kenny.
Hey everybody, I'm Kenny. I play Griffin every Thursday here. Apparently, I am just the punching bag with the highest AC. Now, I'm also the dungeon master for the Bard Rock Cafe campaign. You can find us all your podcasting platforms. Other than that, I have a Blue Sky, and that's really about it for me. So thanks for watching, y'all. Hope you enjoyed.
All right. Steven.
That's me. I'm Steven, aka DJ Stevosaurus. That's how you'll find me on all of the socials. And I played Murzol Halftooth tonight and every Thursday here until I finally annoy Arko enough that he kicks me out. Yeah, this is the only stream I'm part of now, but keep your eyes out. I'll pop up here, there, and everywhere.
Christina.
Hey everyone. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the internet at Greekachu. When I'm not here playing as Vivian, you can find me every other Saturday being the GM for the Space Rock Cafe Bard Rock Network Spelljammer campaign. We are getting ready to wrap up here in a couple months, which is really exciting. As we're reaching the final couple fights and events that are happening. Don't tell my players anything's happening. It's fine. None of them are really listening because I don't think they're really tuning in, but it's fine. And then other than that, you can find me over on the Agents of Damned podcast. We're everywhere, Agents of Damned, Agents of D, or AOD. We release every other Friday. We actually have an episode coming out tonight at midnight Eastern time, which is going to be really exciting. We are seeing some really neat things happening that definitely don't involve watermelons at all. But yeah, check us out anywhere you can catch podcasts.
And I have been your GM for tonight's game. I'm Matthew or Arko, whichever. I don't care. You can't find me anywhere but here on Thursdays, so don't look for me ever. Yeah, tune in next Monday to this channel for I think it's Aether Tech Wars, or if I remember last Monday's game correctly.
Monday is Shanties.
Is it Shanties next week?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, tune in next Monday for Shanties then. Aether Shanties. And hope you've enjoyed today's game. And bye.
Bye.